Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Smash the Like TV with your boy, your host, Be Easy. Please take the opportunity to hit the subscribe button. Also, smash that like button. I greatly appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right on into it, y'all. With this video, I'm going to come back and play a clip from the First Take episode where Terrell Owens told Stephen A. that Max Kellerman was blacker than him. And I wish I could show you the video because I want you to see Max Kellerman's face. But you should go YouTube this video. Go look up YouTube and put in the engine search. You just put in Stephen A. T.O. It's going to pop up, man. It's going to be one of the first things that pop up. So go search it for yourself so you can see Max Kellerman's face. And you can just check it out for yourself. But I'm going to play a little clip of so you can hear the way T.O. confronted Stephen A. and told him. And see, this is the thing. The point that T.O. was trying to make, and see, Stephen A. was taking it personal. Like he was, like T.O. trying to say, he's not in the streets. Well, basically what T.O. is saying, I know I'm in the streets and I know I'm around. And the perspectives from everybody that I talk to in the streets is that Max Kellerman is better than you. I mean, is blacker than you. Excuse me. But hey, and you know what? A lot of them do think that Max Kellerman is better than Stephen A. too. So maybe I didn't misspeak there. But I'm gonna play the clip so you can hear yourself verbatim from T.O. and Stephen A.'s mouth. You're gonna hear the way T.O. approached him, and you're gonna hear the way Stephen A. responded. So I hope everybody can hear this as I play it.
Two black men are up here. In your case, you're defending Colin Kaepernick now. In my case, I've defended Colin Kaepernick on numerous occasions throughout the years. I'm talking about the Mike Wilbons, the James Browns, and everybody in between. Black folks all over the country, all in the media. Everybody speaking up on behalf of Colin Kaepernick. But Colin Kaepernick, you the one person that don't have anything to say. You step aside while brothers and sisters who know that you were right to want to...
I'm going to stop it here just to give you some context. This was around the time Colin Kaepernick was trying to make himself available to try out for different teams. So T.O. came on the show and they were discussing, the situation with Colin Kaepernick.
Address police brutality, who know that you were right to want to address racial oppression, who know that you were right when you say that you didn't deserve to be blackballed and you didn't deserve to have your cause politicized. All of us are fighting on behalf of you, but you are the one that won't speak up for yourself. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I think the thing is, in the black community, like I said, I'm in the streets. I hear what's going on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The thing is I think, Stephen A., you have...
This is why evidence matters. Stephen A. even admitted. I'm going to play that again. Stephen A. even admitted that T.O. is in the streets. As soon as T.O. said he's in the streets, Stephen A. didn't even hesitate to say, yes, you are. Yes, you are. So he can't deny it, right? So we know that Stephen A. can't deny that T.O. is in the streets. So I'm going to play it again.
Problem with that?
Well, I think the thing is, in the black community, like I said, I'm in the streets. I hear what's going on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The thing is I think, Stephen A., you have a platform. It's okay to disagree, but it was the way you were going about it. It was almost like you were attacking him. And I think the thing with Colin Kaepernick and the way that things shifted right at the doorstep of this workout is just the transparency.
I'm going to play that again. He said the manner in which you attacked him. Ironically, that's the same point that Jay Williams was making in my previous video. Hold on.
Like you were attacking him. And I think the thing with Colin Kaepernick...
Everybody make the same points. And T.O. made this point years ago. All right? We're not talking about Colin Kaepernick in the news right now. So this was a while back. Okay? So everybody know about the hypocrisy with Stephen A.
You have a problem with that?
Well, I think the thing is, in the black community, like I said, I'm in the streets. I hear what's going on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The thing is I think, Stephen A., you have a platform. It's okay to disagree, but it was the way you were going about it. It was almost like you were attacking him. And I think the thing with Colin Kaepernick and the way that things shifted right at the doorstep of this workout is just the transparency. You alluded to the document. as that related, I mean, as I was referring to it with the document, the waiver, again, like I said, when you insert language into something that's not standard, then obviously you have to take time to review those documents. And like I said, they weren't given adequate time to do that. And so to now insert that and then think that he was going to sign it right at the door front, then that's not fair. You giving him, if you're going to give him a fair workout, then give him a fair workout. He was allowed no media access. They were trying to dictate who his receivers were.
I have to stop you there. I have to stop you there. I am on the air right now listening to a Hall of Famer who I believe has had a multitude of opportunities to highlight unfairness that has been exacted from him. Did that stop you from accepting the challenge, knowing that you were walking into situations that were flagrantly unfair, that you were operating behind the eight ball, at a disadvantage, courtesy of a system and an entity that obviously had a lot of power and influence to compromise whatever your aspirations were? You do it, I do it. There are people that sit up there. You ain't the only one that accused me of attacking him. I would ask you to recall what I said. What I said is that I have been supporting this man. What I didn't support was you sending, not you, meaning him, sending the message that everything has to be ideal and everything has to be fair in order for me to embrace the challenge to acquire what I have been behind the scenes through my camp telling everybody I want. If you don't want to work out, that's fine. If you think it's unfair and you want, and I know Max, you want to get in, I'm going to bring you in, and you want to, and you don't think it's fair, that's fine. And you want to get your lawyer, and your lawyer wants to stand up there and say, this waiver is an issue, we're ready to work out, but not until they alter this waiver, etc. That's different. But to not do the workout, to change locations, and then to go and give a speech to the media without taking any questions, any inquiry as to what's really going on, you are leaving others to surmise what the hell happened.
Can I answer that real quick?
Fair.
Tio, do you mind if I jump in, Tio?
Yes, before you do that, but
go ahead.
What I wanted is transparency, Stephen A. And that's like I've done that. I've had incidents throughout the course of my career. And then there have been times where I've gone into interviews where I've done an hour and a half, 2 hours of an interview. And then they break down and they edit. And then you guys get on the show and there's a panel of people. And then they break down whatever clips that they show. They're not showing the entire hour and a half or 2 hours of that interview that I've done. So what he wanted was transparency for people to see the full workout, to see the full Colin Kaepernick. Again, you mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he's coming, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
Hold on. Y'all heard the boss just said to his face, man. It almost seemed like Max. I'm going to play that again. Forget what I say. Hear from T.O. again.
For people to see the full workout, to see the full Colin Kaepernick. Again, you mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here. And like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he's coming, with his commentary.
And you hear Stephen A. saying, time out. Listen, I wish I could show you Stephen A. face, play the video. Listen, fair use using this commentary as well. I'm going to tell you right now, please go YouTube this video just so you can see Max Kellerman's face when T.O. said that Max was blacker than Stephen A. Also, you're going to see Stephen A. face as well, but Max Kellerman's face was priceless, man. Oh my God, please YouTube this video. But remember, T.O. came back with, remember, I'm in the streets. All right. Now, remember early on, Stephen A. admitted that he is. So that's why T.O. came back and said, I'm in the streets. Now, try to say that I'm not once I say that Max Kellerman is blacker than you. Try to say I ain't in the streets now.
Break down whatever clips that they show. They're not showing the entire hour and a half or 2 hours of that interview that I've done. So what he wanted was transparency for people to see the full workout, to see the full Colin Kaepernick. Again, you mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he's coming.
Now, why does he say Max Kellerman seems blacker than Stephen A? That's because when Max Kellerman has takes, he doesn't spew the same venom, the same animosity that Stephen A does when he's talking about players, mainly the comparison with black players and their counterparts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to the beginning, right? Where Terrell Owens opens up, letting it be known how Stephen A attacks players, mainly, preferably black athletes.
Well, I think the thing is, in the black community, like I said, I'm in the streets. I hear what's going on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The thing is, I think, Stephen A, you have a platform. It's okay to disagree, but it was the way you were going about it. It was almost like you were attacking him. And I think the thing with Colin Kaepernick and the way that things shifted.
It was almost like you were attacking him. Well, this is why I came back with this video, because the video prior to this one that I made, I highlighted the confrontation with Jay Williams and Stephen A. And Jay Williams confronted him about the same issue that T.O. is having with him in this video. And this was years ago. People know that Stephen A attacks athletes, preferably, black athletes in comparison to their counterparts. One of the things that I've noticed over the years is that Max Kellerman seems to take a different position where he seems to be more supportive of players, you know, and he seems to talk more with a tone that encourages players to do better and get better, but he doesn't like attack them as if he want to denigrate them and see them out of their work, you know. So yeah, I had to bring this video into play because of my previous video, and I just wanted to highlight the hypocrisy, you know. And this was years ago, like I said. So when you get a chance, you know, leave your comments, what you think, you know, for people that do follow sports, for people that do follow First Take and everything. Like, how do you feel about, you know, Stephen A. Smith and the manner in which he discussed athletes? Like, I think there's a pattern here. What you think? And I think a lot of people always seen that pattern, you know, that pattern. So I just came with this video just to highlight what Jay Williams was speaking about, because this is something that has been an ongoing thing with Stephen A. Smith. Please share your comments. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe. Please share the videos. I'm out.